Moving on a bit, and thus it came to pass that the new tumble dryer that Colin had forgotten he'd ordered from Argos was delivered to its surprised new owner, who had left it standing unplugged in the utility room, lonely and devoid of cylindrical rotation while still in its convenient infancy. That's about all there is to say about Colin's homefront preparations, other than employing a competitively priced gardener to keep things in check over the final months of the winter. Loose ends nice and tied up and tumble dryer in place, Colin was ready to take the plunge, almost. In fact, there was a shed load of things he'd forgotten to do until Felicity laboriously listed them for him over the phone. Rupert turned up with the written list from Felicity, which he extracted in crumpled form from a trouser pocket, just 2 days before Colin was due to set sail. A protracted and chaotic scene ensued as Colin spent the best part of a full morning either redialing or on hold to the companies on the list of death, as Rupert insisted on calling it, the list of death, as Rupert called it. Half an hour on hold, altering his home insurance cover in case he was burgled, or on the off chance that squatters moved in, or Rupert decided to turn his house into a roll disco, which isn't entirely that unlikely, no, Rupert. 27 minutes and 8 seconds to let his bank know he may possibly be using his credit card outside of Europe. 1 minute, just under actually, talking to a nice young lady who turned out to be wearing not very much at all. Wrong number. Colin was better prepared in the clothes shopping stakes, at least by the time that there was just a week before D-Day, or C-Day for Cruise Day. Oh, look at that. When I drink, it goes, whoa. The perfect crime. Anyway, yes, so Colin had driven all the way to Cheltenham. The bus didn't go that way, and Colin wasn't paying a taxi for that sort of ride. Arriving in the ghostly Georgian spa town, he had first struggled to find a car park. Then he couldn't find the shopping centre, to which Felicity had provided directions. Confidently saying, "You can't go wrong, Colin," as she handed them over. Colin had scanned through the scribbled list of directions he'd made from the 1978 OS map that he owned, comparing them with the neatly bullet-pointed list from his sister-in-law. "So I just head for the centre and then follow the parking signs, that's right?" "Yes," Felicity said tiredly. "Just follow the great big blue signs that say shops for the shops, and then the even big ones that say P for parking for the parking." "Right, and you sure that Rupert wouldn't like to come with me?" Colin hated shopping and didn't know how he was going to carry all the bags of clothes that he needed to buy. "Well, we'd love to come normally," Felicity assured him. She wouldn't love to come normally. "But we're off out for lunch today with some of Rupert's work friends. Some gastropub out in the middle of Gloucestershire somewhere. Apparently Kate Moss and that junkie Pete Doherty had been seen eating there." Felicity said this as if the aging supermodel and the indie music smackhead were some sort of professional gastronauts. Eventually the car was parked in a multi-storey car park, which had no way been signposted as described in Felicity's directions, and which hadn't existed in 1978, so weren't on Colin's map. Colin had threaded his way down the spiralling stairs, swimming in the tide of arguing families, noisy groups of teenagers and old ladies with their shopping baskets on wheels. The smell of excessively applied perfume on many of the female shoppers, combined with the budget brand deodorants on their teenage children, almost overpowered the smell of stale urine on the stairs. As the afternoon progressed, and armed in the interest of the environment with bags for life, he trawled all 3 floors of John Lewis, starting at the bottom and stopping the way up for a blueberry pancake and a coffee at the first floor mezzanine level. That's what they call it, a mezzanine level. No one knows what that means. £6.98 that cost him. He scored it at 8 out of 10. Better than average. Carrier bag and stomach capacity semi-full. He made his way back to the pavement level and across the square which formed the hub of Cheltenham's shopping district. Some sort of acrobatics demonstration was going on, but a combination of necessity and haste, and the crackling overloud PA accompanying the displays, and the sheer weight of cotton and denim pulling on Colin's arms propelled him onwards, ignoring the display. Onwards and upwards, he thought, as he ascended both flights of stairs at M&S, because the escalator was broken and there was a 9-mile queue of stray housewives and baby buggies waiting for the lift. Damn stray housewives, damn baby buggies, he thought. After all the exercise, Colin felt as though he must have burned off about 1 million calories. A cafe stop was surely in order. After all, he didn't want to overdo it, and I'll be on holiday soon, he thought. So, a pot of tea for one, a Gruyere and mushroom sandwich, £5.80. 6.5 out of 10. Then, 3 hours later, armed with multiple bags and stuffed full of cafe food, Colin had stripped the shelves of several departments and been patronised by the idiots in Primark dressing rooms who had insisted he leave his bags with him before trying on polo shirts. They obviously clocked the dapperly dressed middle-aged man as a likely shoplifter. Idiots. He'd had his testicles fondled by the man in the suit shop where he'd bought an evening dress and a couple of lounge suits to augment his already considerable collection. He topped off his haul of smart casuals with a visit to Tyrac. Ooh, Tyrac. Colin loves Tyrac. There are just so many ties on racks. Ties on racks. And by the time Colin had carted all those ties, not on their racks, back to his car, his back was bloody killing him. By the trip's conclusion, Colin had expanded his shirt and jacket collection by an approximate total of 400%, and probably now owned enough smart trousers and sensible shoes to ensure he was kept out of the fashion faux pas column of Hello magazine for at least a decade. The pockets full of till receipts had spiralled, following a steepening upwards trajectory, which inversely correlated to Colin's level of exhaustion. A pause for a brief burst of mental mathematics to tally up the sartorial elegance and extravagance caused Colin to almost throw up his overpriced pub grub. Pub grub? Cafe grub. Times were certainly a-changing. Colin was preparing to stretch his travel horizons to breaking point, and today, as a precursor to the adventure, he had also expanded his shopping horizons to the net weight of his wardrobe. Back at home, and with brand new suitcases delivered and now half packed, Colin completed the rest of his preparations. This mainly involved phone calls, emails and lists. Calls to the bank, calls to neighbours and calls to Rupert and Felicity, who had failed to bump into Kate Moss, but who did know a lot about holiday packing. Emails were sent to the post office, water company, gas provider and electric company. Colin made lists of things to take, things to do, things to switch off and things to call and email about. So many things. This holiday was already proving to be knackering. He'd not even set off yet. What Colin hadn't considered was that he was really busy and not even slightly bored for the first time in bloody months.